话，我知道我有办法跳进我心里，弹性好彻底，轻松没压力，我和你拼到底中第一。哦，是你跳进我心里，从此零距离。哦哦哦哦哦哦哦哦呀！现场的朋友的声音在哪里？你们都好吗？光刻机、排演字笔，大口可乐涂眼睛，周末连赶3部戏，散场以后去哪里？别管我这个无聊想法，别理我那个低级笑话。我知道，我连无法地不怕。我想要一张好话想法，我不要一个担心牵挂啦啦。我要说啥？我要说话，我知道我有办法。跳进我心里，弹性好彻底，轻松没压力，我和你拼到底冲第一。哦，是你跳进我心里，从此零距离。哦哦哦哦哦哦哦哦呀！今天真的是一个非常奇妙的日子，希望大家一起 enjoy 哦。Hey, dance with me, girl, dance with me. Jump into my world. 别管我这个无聊想法，别理我那个低级笑话，哈哈。工作上我知道我留把地不怕。我想要一张好话想法，我不要一个担心牵挂啦啦。我要说啥？我要说话，我知道我有办法。Come on， 好彻底，轻松没压力，我和你拼到底冲第一。哦，是你跳进我心里，从此零距离。哦哦哦哦哦哦哦哦。耶！大家好，我是蔡明佑。好，大家可能是不是刚刚来到现场，会有一点还没有那么的放得开？但是我有看到很多人的眼神都是非常的炙热的，因为你们很期待接下来的这场比赛，对不对？好，今天非常的开心，可以来到富邦勇士队的主场，然后帮富邦勇士加油。然后我觉得这是我人生当中非常特别的体验。因为我很少有这样的机会，能够在球场上面唱歌。然后我不知道刚刚大家听这首《跳进我心里》，有没有觉得很应景？因为我觉得这个是我特别挑选，就是今天来唱的歌。因为你知道投篮嘛，要跳起来，所以就是需要一点弹跳感。那我觉得今天听到这首歌的人，我觉得应该都会得到很好的祝福。然后希望大家等一下。就是每一位球员，就是可以带着这个能量，然后带到比赛的场上，然后一直勇往直前的得分。然后我觉得我是一个很热爱唱歌的人，然后也很爱音乐的人。那我觉得在每一个不同的领域都有各自很不同的专长，然后也有热爱的事情。然后针对热爱的事情呢，你会想要一直勇往直前的做下去。就像我接下来要唱的这首歌，我觉得这是一首跟勇气、跟勇士有关的歌。那不管怎么样呢，遇到任何的阻碍，就是跟自己说，我可以。你们会唱这首歌吗？等一下一起唱好不好？好，一起来。
没有理智的心，这样的情绪有种距离。你放着谁的歌曲？是怎样的戏？下得好安静。 就是你，偷偷在哭泣。幸福真的不容易，在你的背景有我爱你。我可以陪你去看星星，不用再多说明，我就要和你在一起。我不想又再一次和你分离，我多么想每一次的美丽是因为你。
等一下唱越大声的，就得越多分哦。一起大唱好不好？
记没有地址的信，这样的情绪有种距离。哦，你放着谁的歌曲？是怎样的心情？能不能说给我听？雨下得好安静，是不是你偷偷在哭泣？哦，幸福它真的不容易，在你的背景。不用再多说明，我就要和你在一起。我不想又再一次和你分离，我多么想每一次的美丽是因为你。就要和你在一起，我不想又再一次和你分离，我多么想每一次的美丽是因为你，是因为富邦勇士队。谢谢，谢谢，
让我们再次用掌声送给蔡明佑。
现在介绍双方球队登录名单。首先介绍客队台钢猎鹰队，球衣背号1号王玉祥，2号张志豪，4号 No.4 迪蒙，5号 No.5 麦拉伦，7号崇义人，8号李允杰，15号林宇谦，18号 No.18 盖比，24号郭少杰，先发球员 Startify 背号3号古毛维嘉，6号白萨，12号 No.12 贝纳斯，13号谢宗荣，23号陈范博彦，总教练 Head Coach Ralph Corner， 助理教练 Assistant Coach Sean Kilmartin， 助理教练 Assistant Coach Chris Ocean， 助理教练邱炳廉，体能教练郭涵博，训练师徐子轩，发言人高景言，总经理王成伟。 全新的赛季，我们将再次挑战卫冕军团。无论面对多大挑战，永不退缩，拼尽全力，不留遗憾，为团队、为冠军而战。今年也将再次打造热血沸腾的勇士主场。
No matter the voices, the scars, the hardships, or the doubts. We stand as one. We fight as one. All brace, all heart.
All brave, all heart。台北富邦勇士的球迷们准备好了吗？让我听到你们的尖叫声！现在介绍地主队台北富邦勇士球员登录名单。首先欢迎勇士吉祥物比尔。 这位酋长背号0号后卫东北角一哥南洋小跑车赖廷恩，背号3号后卫来自麻省理工 MIT 学霸 Number 3 Spencer Lee 林俊佑。 背号6号后卫，帅气与球技兼具，国民姐夫吴永胜。背号7号中锋，移动的高塔，空中拦截者阿库斯。Number 7 Dean Artros。背号8号前锋，防守大锁，逆流而上的鲑鱼 ，Number 8周桂宇。背号12号后卫，勇士队精神领袖，永远的人气王，野兽林志杰。 背号14号小前锋，真奇妙老爹，本土洋将队长蔡文成。背号23号前锋，篮板怪物外籍生强纳森。Number 23 Jonathan Chikube。 背号88号本土中锋酷帅高冷曾祥俊。And now the starting five。下面介绍新发五人名单，背号1号超强外籍生，体能炸裂的4号位大前锋 Pregame 莫巴耶。 背号10号，披荆斩棘的刀锋战士古德温 ，Number 10，阿区 Goodwin。背号11号，后卫3分冷箭，锋芒内敛 ，KJ 洪凯杰。 背号33号，来自加拿大 AKA 塞尔维亚中锋所向披靡杨科维奇。Number 33 Stefan。背号4号，后场发动机，能 hold 住目光的全能后卫陈佑伟。 领队许晋哲，总教练吴永仁，助理教练林伟浩、陈立焕、梁兆轩，体能教练郑维娟，防护师林武章、彭玉明，球队翻译王义忠，训练员莱恩远，总经理叶宗颖。
好了，在球员送礼物的同时，也要送我们这边的礼物哦。 好，接下来邀请大家拿起手中的折扇，一起折起来。我们要来到勇士主场，邀请 Angels 再次回到场中，一起来复习一下来到勇士主场为勇士加油的应援节奏。邀请大家先将手中今天各位在进场拿到的折扇，先将它折起来，就可以一起来应援使用了。好，再次邀请 Angels 来到场中。 来到勇士的主场，最熟悉的就是 Let's Go 富邦 ，Let's Go 勇士，帮我们拿起折扇，用力的拍5下 ，Let's Go！Let's Go 富邦 ，Let's Go 勇士 ，Let's Go 富邦 ，Let's Go 勇士。非常好，再来，我们今天继续要来为台北这座城市而战。当你在比赛中听到 Go Go 台北，用力的拍5下，速度有点快，一起跟上 Go Go！ Go Go 台北 Go Go 台北 Go Go 台北 Go Go 台北。接着在比赛中你会听到 TFB 一样用力的帮我喊出 TFB 之外呢，也帮我用力的拍打5下，节奏比较慢一点，一起 TFB。来到勇士的主场，请帮我们大声喊出富邦勇士，跟着1个灯、2个灯、3个灯、4个。
Ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth, Sunday Fun Day at the gym. Tonight, the TSG Ghosthawks face off against the Taipei Fubon Braves. Entering tonight, the standings are as follows. The Pilots with only one loss on the season. The Ghosthawks, the only other team above 500 at 9-8. The Braves, right now at a 5 wins, 11 loss records, is certainly a low mark. They just fell to the newest team, the Yankee Arc, last night, who are sitting at 3 wins, 10 losses. That represents only a half a game distance between third and fourth place, I should say. Julian Lin Zilong and Taipei Taijijing are taking care of the Mandarin broadcast. I'm Ryan Chen. Thank you for tuning into the English broadcast of Plus League Basketball. 全体朋友们，你找到了官方的英文转播，要听林志龙跟蔡吉林的讲评，就按照中文的转播链接。谢谢你的收看，记得我们 Plus League 转播都要按赞。We only have 8 games remaining for Beast in the regular season in his retirement tour. And part of the Braves festivities for their final homestand in Heping Gymnasium, as the last 2 home games will actually take place at the Taipei Arena.
喂，带大家来看到我们杰哥的回顾专区。本周准备的是中华队相关的赛事回忆，看到满满的热血啊！除了有电视精彩的画面，我们也有许多的回忆照片哦，来这边看一下，还有经典的怒吼。来，2位模仿秀，姐姐呱呱，1、2、3，哇！ 非常可爱，我们看到这么多回忆，再来看到这是给大家的祝福哦，大家给杰哥的祝福。要提醒大家的是，就算这2天你没办法进场没关系，4月11、4月12是我们下一次在勇士主场见面的时候，应该要说很开心，但是也有点感伤，因为杰哥要隐退了。这是我们第一次在那个小巨蛋一起来演出，一起带给大家精彩的球赛，也是杰哥的隐退周啊！你们一定要来，如果没有买到票的也没关系，锁定直播，让我们一起献给杰哥最大的祝福。你看这么可爱，要来看哦。
Well, thanks for Travis to showing off the Lin Zijie national team contributions. He's, by record, played in 58 official FIBA games for Chinese Taipei Team Taiwan. His national team career began in 2003 and includes 5 FIBA Asia Cups when it was still called the FIBA Asia Championships. And that's in part to the legendary 2013 team that defeated China in the Philippines. Beast is also the uncontested, undisputed Mr. Popular. Having won 5 straight titles, and on his retirement tour, I expect him to also take that crown tonight this season as well. As you see his family in the stands, ready to take in the game. The Braves hoping for better results. It's been a struggle of a homestand for them. Last night's loss and a loss tonight will actually drop the Braves into a record tie with the Yankee Arc, having played more games. The season 4 Steelers lost 11 straight games after a 1-1 start. So the Braves, in their history of Plus League basketball, the only time they did not make the playoffs, they actually never fell below a 40% win percentage during the season. So they're in some dire straits now. 5-11 is 6 games under 500. They need to win tonight just for their home record to recover to 500 at 5-5. Well, with the pressure mounting, let's take a look at their 2 straight losses. The Braves averaging only about 93 points per game. Their 3-point shooting only at 23. And their free throw shooting also taking a dip below the already low 66%. And their turnover rate has also ticked up a little bit as opposed to their season average there on the bottom line of nearly 99 points per game. The Braves, to use some baseball way of thinking, have missed 28 free throws, and they were out-rebounded by their opponents, the Pilots and the Arc, by 28 in aggregate, in total. They lost all 4 halves of basketball they played, and they've been down by a max of 24 than 20 points. So, in part, you think there might be just a statistical bounce back in tonight's game. One thing that will help the Ghosthawks on their side, as these two teams have been alternating wins and losses, and it's supposed to be the Ghosthawks' turn. Archie Goodwin leads the league in scoring, and on the season, the team averaging 23.7 assists per game. They actually had 33 in their last game against the Ghosthawks there in the right side column. Archie Goodwin, his shooting percentage actually took a tick up to 50% despite scoring a couple less points. So you could say his efficiency quite a bit higher than his season average of 43 percentage points. Goodwin has been with the team since their East Asia Super League opening game against the Utsunomiya Prex, who have a spot in the East Asia Super League Finals. They'll be playing the New Taipei Kings. Archie Goodwin started that one and scored, I believe, 43 points, just 2 shy of Jamal Warney's record of 45 back 2 seasons ago. As mentioned, these two teams are facing off for the 7th time this season. They are in a 3-win, 3-loss overall tie. The Braves, though, are a net plus 36 points, as opposed to last season when the Braves had 5 wins, 3 losses, but only plus 3. It goes to show how close that series was, and maybe this series is close, but the Braves, when they win by a bigger margin. What's interesting is we'll see the same import lineup as the Braves has featured 4 different import combinations, all against the Ghosthawks. They've won 3 of those games. The officials tonight, from left to right, it will be Hong Yu, Hong Yuhan, and Zhang Weijun. The Ghosthawks, same starting lineup as last Saturday when they played the Braves. Nas Crisiones, Jimmy Shizong, Phil, Chen Ban Boye, number 3, Kumar Weijie, and Mongolia's own Bai Sa, number 6. And a familiar look for the Braves as Stefan Yankovic, number 33, expected jump center. Next to him is Tsinghua University's Baye, Chen Yongwei, and Hong Kaijie will be the guards. Playing on the outside next to Archie Goodwin. In the pregame, singer Tai Mingyou had the floor, and now he throws up the opening tip. The last time these two teams faced off, back on March 7th, was their first day back from the Lunar New Year break and a FIBA window, where Chinese Taipei went 1-1. Overseas Chinese player Sophia Song taken in the game. Actually featured on a Plus League commentary here from Hoping Gymnasium as part of her very young broadcast career. The Ghosthawks wearing their maroon jerseys, attacking the basket on your left. The Braves featuring their pink jerseys. Chen Fan, a little deep as Baye pulls it down. Yankovic, hand off to KJ, getting it back, shot fake. Contested mid-range too, very short as Baye gets it back in. That's 2 rebounds for Big Mo, the 25-year-old out of Senegal. Many of the Tsinghua University players are recruited from. Small jump pass to Phil, a little give and go as Chen Fan gets a hold of it, and no whistle on that play. Backdoor, KJ will make the reverse layup. Yankovic with the dime. A quick 4-0 start for the Braves. One thing to note, the Ghosthawks are without Damon Brooks. We don't expect him to play tonight either. Pass pass out of bounds and a turnover. So the last time they faced each other, Stefan Yankovic made his debut for the Braves, having played for the Formosa Dreamers, who faced off against the Braves in the Season 2 semifinals. Well, it was just 14 playoff, but you know what it is. So a steal and a coast-to-coast layup is how the Ghosthawks get on the board. On the bench for the Ghosthawks, they also have guard Raymond Callum. He made his debut last week against the Braves. More on him later. KJ, a little driving kick. Going to the right hand, trying to hook a pass, and another Braves passing turnover. They got numbers up ahead. Jimmy, little loose fingers. Jonas, handoff to Shiazonglo, catch and shoot, swish. The former Brave, Shiazonglo, this season a 27% three-point shooter, puts the Ghosthawks ahead. After the screen, the Braves rotate around as Yankovic, look out, and they're going to count it. Jonas called just a beat late to the spot.
If you call.
Let's take another look. Jonas is, he is the 2 feet and the hips being in place. It is very close. The Ghosthawks might have an argument, but the general rule of thumb is if it's a tie, the ties go to the offense.
He didn't touch, and he first you want. That's stupid. No. Okay, we saw it. We saw it.
Early goings, it's a technical foul against the Ghosthawks. We'll get a word on who it was.
Let's go. Let's go. Our ball. Our ball.
Should be. Well, there was a confusing sequence there. So perhaps they called it a flop in there. Not a blocking foul as Tanyaway hits Buma Weijia, attempting the layup. Buma Weijia signed with the Ghosthawks back in 2022 out of Jianxing University. This season averaging 12 points and 6.4 assists. He leads the league in assists. What's interesting is in second place is Jamarcus West with 6.0. Now Jamarcus might not hit the minimum number of games played to be eligible, but still an impressive mark, and he's been with the Heart as part of their 3 victories. More on that later. No substitutions yet for either team as Yankovic flashes middle. Jump pass to Tanyaway, let it fly. Trying to turn the corner. Now Jimmy's turn to drive and kick. Scramble offense. Aisa puts it up for a miss. Got his own board. Now Gumal from way downtown. That's good. Ghosthawks showing some scrappiness. Sometimes when you get the defense in a scramble, I'd also counter that maybe the offenses get out a little out of shape. A whistle as Valle was about to make a move. Look. Aisa does have a nose for offensive rebounding. averages 1 per game in the guard position. Down, Goodwin going left. Tough take. Ghosthawks running down. Sionis on the cut, passes it to Phil. Loading it for a teardrop. Flamboyant, former Brave. Back when he was the second overall pick, but never got that much play time as a illegal screen is called. I saw the player to go down. Let's get another look. Yeah. Looked like he took an extra hop when Goodwin wasn't even really making a move. See, Goodwin was looking for that pick and pop. Deflected, and the Ghosthawks cough it up. There, as KJ goes backdoor with the lefty legs. Chen Wei with the assist. I was going to say, the Ghosthawks this season have turned the ball over the least at 13.4 as Chen from the right wing, no. And Sionis getting the putback. His first score of the night. Now the Ghosthawks also caused the most turnovers at 16.9. Double ball screen, back out to Yankovic. And a clean shot. He's got 6, and not so happy about some other contact as well. On the down screen was held. That'll be the Braves' 3rd team foul. Our first official timeout comes when the Ghosthawks have a 14-12 lead, and we'll have a sideline out of bounds after the break. This is game 31 of the Plus League 48 game regular season. We'll be back after this.
透过利口的喉糖，跟着 IU 代言人，还有我们奶昔，一起享用利口乐，让大家的应援声音可以再更大声。好，也可以秀出你对勇士的支持。这位是杰哥的铁粉，谢谢你来。要呐喊的同时，别忘了享用利口乐草本喉糖。欢迎大家拿起利口乐喉糖来享用一下。小朋友，哇！来，小千带大家一起享用利口乐喉糖，谢谢大家。
Welcome back inside Taipei Hoping Gymnasium while we detail how the Braves are trying to stop and salvage 1 game out of this 3 games and 4 night stand. Well, the Ghosthawks didn't fare so well themselves last weekend. They dropped both games. I think the biggest problem was on the defensive end, allowing 116 to the Braves and 107 to the Arc on just about 132 offensive rating. That's not good compared to previously they allowed only 86 points and 102 offensive rating in their home winning streak. Gumal misses with the runner as Chen Wei will get the interference and asking for a foul too. After a couple possessions, Josh will come in. There you see the last reach back by Gumal. Maybe it should have been an and one. Little interference by Shizomo gives Zokwe the chance to enter the floor. Number 5 McCallum used to play here as his home arena when he was with the Taipei Mars in the other domestic league. Going up against Goodwin. Jump pass to Gumal. Can't make that one as a reaching foul. That would be the Braves' 4th as a team. That should be the 3rd Ghosthawks offensive rebound. The Braves only has 4 as a squad. And a first look in a long time for Gabriel Humphrey. He was dealing with an injury that the club wanted him to take his time to recover from, and so they activated Ali Daniel for a stretch, and he actually played decently against the Braves. Shot fake to a handoff as McCallum getting blitzed on the ball screen. And the Ghosthawks don't even get a shot off. One of the things that we highlighted in the last time these two teams faced each other, there was a huge difference in the advantages and disadvantages created by ball screens. Dangaku on the roll, now screen and rolling to Zokoyu's 15-footer. That's good. Last night, Josh only attempted 1 shot in his about 12 minutes played, as a blocking foul will send the Ghosthawks to the free throw line. Gumal, a 77% free throw shooter this season. Just like his longtime good friend Chen Boyan out of the county of Hualien on the East Coast. Ties up the game. Goodwin, another double ball screen, trying to slip it back door as McCallum throws it back in. 4-on-3, former Brave Wang Yuxiang can't make it. I say former, he was drafted by the Braves, never played, as Josh sliding his feet a beat too late. Another Braves foul. Despite playing 3 games in 4 nights, Beast is checked into the ball game. He's actually averaging 7 points in only 18 minutes played. It's quite an efficient mark, though he's a better 3-point shooter than 2-point shooter this season. I guess that's to be expected. And the Braves can use that. Spot on the floor. Every spring and really going into the summertime, we marvel at the experience Beast plays with. By that I mean his birthday on June usually coincides with the Plus League entering the finals, which the Braves have been participants in 4 times, winning the first 3 titles of Plus League history. As Beast escorts number 0, Leitingen. Physical screening as Yankovic scoring the and 1 on Gabby. One of the considerations for leaving Daniel in was that the international students for the Ghosthawks all have different sizes and skills. For example, Baisa is a guard that Coach Corner loves to have in there. Well, Daniel, standing at 205 centimeters tall, is a traditional center, whereas Gabby's more of an undersized power forward at 195. Be a big test when they have Akuth and Yankovic in, especially when Yankovic can score from inside and out. McCallum driving and kicking. Number 18, Gabby, welcome back. Nothing but net from the corner pocket. But with Yankovic's shooting abilities, you might want to have the smaller Gabby on him, and Visiones on Akuth as Lewis ties down Yankovic, trying to help him up. A tight window that Beast able to deliver that basketball in. Yankovic in his 4th game for the Braves, starting in all 4. In fact, the Braves, same starting lineup this whole homestand. Two free throws to put him up by 1. Yankovic spent most of his childhood after a move from Europe to Canada. McCallum from 18 feet bottoms it. I think it was Kobe Bryant that said the pull-up dribble is one of your most important shots, as Braves cough it up down court. Ghosthawks get back control, and not on the same page. They throw it away. Number 7, Ethan and Visiones not taking care of the basketball. Substitutions for both teams. There is Formosa Television's Tai Chingjing. Looking for Yankovic, spinning into a double team as Beast stepped out of bounds on the side stepper 3. Usually he operates on the wing, so space is a lot tighter in those corners. Callan on the switch, going to work against Yankovic. Ethan driving, stripped off the basketball. And the Ghosthawks, without their import, that the only one they kept, Damon Brooks from last year. Damon leads the team in all important statistical categories and has an important leadership role, as Wang Liuxiang, real tough turnaround jumper. Right away, Gabby is seeking out Goodwin, as there's a foul going down court. Goodwin will go to the line. And look, Gabby putting that right hand in there, and I think trying to draw some contact from Goodwin, who was offering his left arm, but came after the fact. Number 10, Goodwin, seeing his free throw shooting on the weekend go down. 12 for 22 last night. Second half seemed to be tortured by the free throw line. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Callum pull up for 3 this time. It's short as Gabby flies in for the board. Jimmy trying to clear out some space as time running down. Lewis with a close miss on the layup. Down court, we got a 2-on-2. Now Beast joining the party and missing the layup as Yankovic, the tallest player inside, will draw a foul. Ghosthawks offense just having so much troubles when they drive to the basket. Over on this side, clean play, but not enough secure rebounding. Not easy when you have such a mass of players right underneath the hoop. Yankovic at the line once again. Already a double-digit scorer here in the first quarter. 13 of the Braves' 23 points. Perfect 6 for 6 at the line. Both teams make substitutions. See the Braves defense quite collapse. Jamal drives to the runner and a bingo. Nobody checking Goodwin, so in space is forced into a miss. Jimmy driving the lane and will get the lay-in. McCallum with the one-handed assist. Ball stops as Yankovic gets a catch facing a double team. To a contested Beast corner 3. Wow. Kind of felt like the Braves had better looks on that possession, but Lindsay just takes care of business from the corner. Tie ball game. We have about a 5-second shot clock to first quarter clock difference. Looks like Spain for the Ghosthawks. McCallum got a one-on-one. Back to Gumal, beating the shot clock. Too strong. As Goodwin Euros his step to a 60-foot attempt. Well, after the first quarter of play, to be expected, we got a tight one here from Taipei Open Gymnasium.
起来拍手，大声喊出富邦勇士 ！1, 2, 3, let's go！ 继续，然后呢，听到哪边声音越大声 ，Angels 就要送礼物过去喽。音乐继续来喽。
Welcome back to the broadcast. If you're watching on the +League YouTube live stream, we'd appreciate your thumbs up as getting a look at the soon-to-be 44-year-old legend, Lin Zijie, apply some treatment after his first quarter stint of play. Goodwin goes backdoor, a clutching miss, and a putback as they get the 2 points on the opening play for the Braves. Seems like they will go to that Goodwin iced out on a side very often. A little bit of motion for the Ghosthawks. This time a straight switch, not a double team blitz against McCallum. Time running down, the long three is airballed as Goodwin deep down court is deflected, and look out. Hey, maybe Shizong was a former baseball player with that feet first slide. Callan maneuvering around his defender, taking on the switch, swallowed up by the defense. Shot clock did not reset as Kumao out to Faisal. His deep three is no good. Dangerous dribble by Taipei. Usually pretty sure-handed. Akuth has got Jimmy on him. The double team comes into an easy cutting of Josh. Ghosthawks call timeout, seeing a 2-possession deficit as the Braves defend and create their own luck on the offensive end. We'll go to break as the Braves now with a 30-26 lead.
哦，有带着敏佑的我可以。敏佑，你有办法自己抛给那一位吗？上面那个举着你的板子的，你亲自送给他好吗？对，那个板子的那一位朋友，加油！哦，好，这2位也给你选好了，这2位也给你抛给我们现场的球迷朋友。哪边想要玩中场游戏的？小心，小心！ 好，最后一颗米佑来看照顾一下。好，谢谢米佑。再次提醒，接到小球的朋友，请记得在第2节打完，带着1位你的伙伴。我们今天一样是双人组，所以接到小球的朋友，记得带着你的1位伙伴，在第2节打完，来到2边篮筐帮忙集合。
The latest Tsigua interview. I had a chance to sit down with the Ghosthawks' own Damon Brooks. So perhaps at halftime or after the game, take a look at that on the +League YouTube live stream. Featured on screen is the pregame singer Tai Mingyo throwing out the halftime activity activation. Starting a small forward, Chen Boye inbounds it to Kumao. The Ghosthawks sure could use some three-point shooting. Quite hesitant from the outside. Against the Braves, very collapsed defense. Look how close Mo is, as a dangerous pass will lead to a turnover. Draws a foul, the first of the quarter, going up against Xie Zonglong. Jimmy's second personal. There you see Mo from the painted area, able to cause some pressure. And let's take a look at the fast break attack. Yeah, I'd have to say that's a foul. Just because Mbaye is swinging the basketball from one side to another, as long as he's not causing the contact to the defender, and even if he was with his arms, as long as he's within his own cylinder and outside of the defender's cylinder, that's all legal. One impressive things about the Braves, they scored a 62 to the Ghosthawks 38 points in the paint. And I imagine that will continue to be the case tonight. So once again, look, Mo, 2 feet in the paint and help right now. And a good win, also giving Chen a lot of space as well. 2 seconds left, and that one is deflected. Up ahead, Taipei, 1 man to beat, puts it up and in. Despite the timeout, the Ghosthawks have not had better looks. In fact, turning it over twice. We see 8-0 scoring as they finally get the ball below the free throw area. And Chen no good on the 3. Braves can slow it up. See 0 for 4 shooting, and a lot of it with late clock or a very contested shot. Good win from the left wing as they're looking at Josh's mismatch against Gulmao. Down to Akuth, and he's fouled. The Ghosthawks always double team from the baseline or low defender, and the Braves are figuring out who to cut to the basket. See Akuth's height and his reach makes it too hard for Jimmy to contest. One of their team captains, number 24, Jay, checks in. Also a former Brave. Booth, first free throw is clanked. And 30 minutes this season, or 30 minutes per game this season, averages 9 points. Impressively, 1 1/3 blocks. Not all that ready. Neither were the Ghosthawks to rebound. Up by 8, the Braves have Mo flash a screen and forced into a turnover. East will check in along with Yankovic. Yankovic last night had 3 fouls just in the first quarter, guarding the likes of Samuel Degara and Kupsas, the Arcs offense. Wide open, Baisa misses the mark. Baisa has not had the most efficient shooting season, as a rugby scrum is taken away by the Ghosthawks as Josh fouls in transition. Hopefully everyone's all right from that dog pile. You see Taipei just missed the dribble, and Visionis right there to, you see, between the legs. That's what I'm talking about, rugby scrum. Ghosthawks still held scoreless in this second quarter. Down screen, Baisa downhill, out to Gulmao from way far away. Jieke against Jieke, Guosao Jie, as the pull-up 3 will land to number 24. 2-on-2 up ahead. Chen will go with the righty finger roll, avoiding a Goodwin's block attempt. Finally, the Ghosthawks are on the board here. And a air-mailed shot by Josh. And the referee needs some help, and they say it's off of a Ghosthawk. Sometimes air balls are actually not the friend of the defense. Might take a funny hop or land in the hands of an offensive player.
Stay connected.
KJ catch and shoots in the corner. Spread out wide. Let's see if the Ghosthawks can get some half-court offense going. From the right wing, that's on the rim and off as Grisiones is taking a tumble. Yankovic's second personal. There you see the two guys grappling, and I guess we can say Yankovic gets credit for being the stronger player on that play. 2 team fouls each. Nice jump pass to Grisiones. The right-handed finger roll falls. Braves call timeout, as that's the first time Grisiones' ball screen has resulted in such a good look.
Put the big a little bit more.
Yes, I think this bounce pass.
You know, look, Yankovic trying to recover, and Baisa takes advantage with the jump pass. Because when it was Akuth, they would often put a lot of pressure on Ray McCallan with Akuth's reach. But when Yankovic is his head turn, he can't intercept that pass. And Taipei, not much of a challenge for Grisiones that close to the hoop.
Let's go. Defense. Hey, got 10. Right.
My toe was bad.
What?
It was.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Got left black. 老点 10， 太低了。
One thing about the Braves against the Ghosthawks in last game plus the first quarter and a bit of this game, they're trying to have their players crowd the paint, as the Ghosthawks on the season, a 32% three-point shooting team. It's not too shabby, but so far in this game, not looking all that confident. 3 of 15. That's because the Braves, especially with Mbaye out there and Goodwin, lengthy long arm defenders. Yankovic jump pass, Taipei is going to try, and that one's down. Right out of the timeout, Braves get 3. Taipei, a 27% three-point shooter this season. Added out, and Baisa will just run it out of bounds. You see Ghosthawks take a tumble and be screen for Taipei. Yankovic and Goodwin in a two-man game, as we're going the other way, and they say a kick out on the screen. I have to look at that again. That would be Yankovic's second foul on the offensive end. Another look. Yeah, he did kick out, and there was contact. So can't say that the referees are making something up. Now, whether it's consequential enough is another thing. Ghosthawks from the elbow area. While it could be a good offensive position based on my high school playing days, it's also a dangerous position to turn it over. Down low to Grisiones, and a quick spinning hook. That's a great one to put in the arsenal of your aspiring big men. Tough step back by Goodwin, a bucket. When Archie Goodwin's jump shots are going down, he becomes impossible to stop. On the game, a modest 1-for-5. Gabby's catch and shoot, beauty. Goodwin with a wide open look. He takes advantage. That time the Ghosthawks defense too collapsed and not affecting the pass, not affecting the shot. Lewis on the handoff catch and shoot. Goodwin feeling it, takes the same shot and the same result on that kind of left floating step back. Wolves, the Braves lead back up to 9. So I think that's 3 straight shots he's made. Lewis puts it up in a close miss. Now Speeds wants the two-man game with Akuth. Over to Goodwin. Bobbled it. Trying to give and go. And a foul is called against the Ghosthawks. Definitely tough to take if you're on the Ghosthawks side.
He's straight up. Foul.
And a look as this time the Ghosthawks were doing a much better job staying with their man as we see 3 straight, I should say, Goodwin jumpers. I like that. The right, left foot, I guess right, left, right footwork. Much better than the 4-step step backs you see popular in North America. And that's the only thing hampering number 10's game. Open from the line. Kind of expected Chen to be paired up more with Goodwin. And that's why he's getting featured on screen more. Chen also having a bear of a free throw shooting season himself. McCallum back in as Ghosthawks puts up a rainbow. Ghosthawks do not look all that sure-handed on the offensive end. Finally, Goodwin misses. It wasn't for a almost full effort contest by Ghosthawks. They're guarding each other on both ends. Slip to Gliciones as 2 Braves go down outside on the perimeter. I wonder what happened there. That's kind of a funny look. Goodwin picks up the dribble, but there's a switch. Akuth. The double team comes from the baseline, leaving Mo open at the free throw area. They say out of bounds off of red.
He even tried to foul him. He pushed him out of bounds. You didn't see it, right? Didn't see it? All right, you didn't see it. All right.
Let's take another look. Well, maybe you could say McCallum already lost the dribble before contact was made. It's number 1 Lewis guarding Goodwin as KJ back screens. On the handoff, a funny looking floater there. Didn't even take to the air, really. McCallum, 2 points, 2 assists in the early going, trying to find some rhythm. Dribble pull up 2, or 3, I should say. And it splashes down. Just like that, Ghosthawks only down by 5. Quick ghost of the roll as Goodwin foul to count it. Lewis trying to go across his body and was not able to do so cleanly. So it's nice to have the 3 points already in the bank. And Goodwin, one more free throw as well. You see the big crossover. And Wang Luxiang, instead of contesting across, was kind of contesting through him. Remember, Goodwin's a right-handed shooter, so can apply more pressure by flying by his right-hand side, and Wang Luxiang kind of just went at his chest. So the time that #1 was guarding him, it was more like Goodwin just saving his energy. Approaching the half-century mark, short, and Akuth is right there. Getting it back, and with a two-handed jam. Josh and Akuth getting on the same page. That's 7 and 8 in your media guide. Bill putting it up from the right side, and finally it bearing a 3. He's previously 0 for 5 as the Braves elect to call a timeout here with a minute left. Perhaps this is a fatigue and rest timeout. Get a good stretch going and increase this already 7-point margin. Let's listen in. I didn't even think there was a window, but Josh able to make it work. And over on this side, you see Goodwin contesting the jumper after dutifully, the basketball phrase is tagging Ghosthawks there on the roll.
So, right here, Josh, Mo, you help him. Mo, help him. Help him. Josh, 你会运过来，往阿奇那边运。他会后门，全是后门 ，full speed.
If not, yeah, okay, boom. Maybe we have shot. We go pick and roll. All right. Hey, defensively, let's go double fist one more time. Let's go double fist one more time. Double fist. Okay.
Great.
So as you heard, the Braves might set up another Goodwin backdoor, and the Ghosthawks, what we caught is double fist. And that's a defensive scheme. So we expect some zone from them to slow up the Braves offense, change the tenor up. The Ghosthawks actually over the weekend prior were reaching quite a bit of zone to protect their bigs. And indeed it is a zone look. Goodwin challenging baseline, a tough jumper as a long rebound for the Braves. Oh, 2 feet in the paint. And the clock run down as KJ goes left, shoots it. No, and Mbaye right there again. Taking away all of the air out of the Ghosthawks defense. And a foul is called as looks like Goodwin took a hard hit to the hands. That's on Ghosthawks. That'll be his 3rd personal. Oh, they're going to call it on Gabby. Coming from the help. Perhaps Goodwin finding some rhythm. Sinks that first free throw. He's now up to 14 points. That leads the game. 1 for 2 as Chen finally gets the Ghosthawks a defensive rebound. Time winding down. Ethan will push past to Gabby and a tough take. It rolls out with 2 seconds left, and the Braves don't even get a shot off.
Please.
Braves at 51, Ghosthawks 43 will be the score heading into the locker rooms. On a Sunday night from Taipei, the Braves and Ghosthawks will talk it over in the lockers before the second half of action coming up.
待会呢也会来关闭场灯，会变得比较昏暗，也请大家先稍待片刻，小心您的脚步。在倒数3、2、1之后，我们将要来关闭场灯，请小心。3、2、1。再次提醒大家，先别急着移动，因为有精彩的演出准备要带给大家，所以也请各位坐在位置上，好好来欣赏我们接下来的中场演出。全场的朋友，让我们一起来掌声欢迎富邦 Angels 李雅英。
月亮高高照上更，星星闪闪在偷看，夜风轻轻拂我脸，心里跳动不平凡，一步一步走向前，你的眼神像火焰。狐狸呀，狐狸呀，狐狸呀，狐狸狐狸呀，跳跳舞笑哈哈，狐狸狐狸呀，抓不住想逃吧，狐狸狐狸呀，快快跑来追吧，狐狸狐狸呀，狐狸呀，狐狸呀，狐狸狐狸呀，跳跳舞笑哈哈，狐狸狐狸呀，抓不住想逃吧，狐狸狐狸呀，快快跑来追吧，狐狸狐狸呀。
热情掌声送给李雅英。再次掌声送给富邦 Angels 成员李雅英带来的中场演出。好了，再次提醒我们今天有到场的6名参赛者，记得赶紧来前方报道。
After the first half of play, the Taipei Fubon Braves lead 51-43 over the visiting Ghosthawks, creating most of the separation, as you see in the second quarter. Lin Zilong and Cai Jingjing are providing the Mandarin commentary track. I'm Ryan Chen. Thank you for tuning into the English track of tonight's broadcast. The Braves building up a lead thanks to Archie Goodwin starting to be aggressive in the second quarter. And that opens up the Braves offense as a whole. There we see the first half statistics: points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers from top to bottom. The Ghosthawks really need that three-point shot to start going down to open up the Braves defensively and create even better looks for themselves. the Braves also are able to get more opportunities thanks to 8 offensive rebounds, equal to the Ghosthawks, but the Braves have also defended their defensive rebounds better as well. So the second chance points is actually just a 6-5 Braves advantage. Both teams have been piling up those turnovers, and they've really come at inopportune times. The Ghosthawks in particular, with a long scoreless stretch at the end of the first quarter into the early parts of the second quarter. One thing that was not shown is there's a pretty big free throw difference between these two teams. The Braves making 10 of 17, with Goodwin going only 2 for 7. Stepan Yankovic getting some scoring early in the first quarter. He had a perfect 6 for 6 performance so far. The Ghosthawks, meanwhile, it's Gumal Weijia. He's scoring 11 points on 4 made free throws, just a couple of assists. The good news for the Ghosthawks is in points in the paint, they're only down 18-22, so that's not nearly as big of a margin as their loss to the Braves last Saturday. They do have a much shorter front court rotation, and they are in some foul trouble, so we'll have to keep an eye out on that. Well, that's enough Gabber for now. We'll go to break and get to the leading scorers from the first half in the next segment coming up after this.
Think of all that time, all the wins, all the losses, all the hours no one saw. Think of all that work, all the hurt, all the joy, all the sacrifice. Out of all the champions, all the miles traveled, all over Asia, it's all led to this. This one's for all those watching, all the eyes, all the fans, all on the biggest stage. To be crowned EASL champion, you've got to be all in.
再高一点，再高一点。我一直看他，我一直想笑。等等，你的下巴可以再抬高一点。
他对于这个球队，他能够影响整个球赛的输赢，也能够影响到我们的排名的名次。
就是我从我2年进到台北之后，我觉得他就一直慢慢在改变自己，
就是自己慢慢从一个人的世界，然后走出来，在一些球场上的态度上面，他就越来越就是有那种领导者的一些风范跟一些态度。
从第1年开始，他的责任心没有那么重，直到第2年开始慢慢转变，一直到现在，他已经全心投入在这个球队了。他也知道这支球队也是属于他的球队。
但球员都不喜欢输球，但是觉得他对赢球的渴望会特别的强烈。
除了他自己本身要能够表现好之外，他如何能够让一些不起眼的人也能够表现得很好，这个是他必须要去做。
我觉得自己让我们感觉就是他可以为团队为改变。他今天可以说他今天助攻很多，然后他得分少点没关系，而且他不会说其他队友得分他会干，他会一直跟我们一起嗨，你知道吗？就是比如说守正啊，或者其他人得分，他就一直跟我们嗨。
Welcome back to the broadcast. It is the TSG Ghosthawks, the road team, against Taipei Fubon Braves, the home team, in this Plus League regular season matchup. Leading scorers for the Ghosthawks is their point guard Guman Weijia with 11 points, Menas Krisionis from Lithuania with 8, Tamen Boyan getting a start tonight with 7, Gabriel Humphrey back in action. He has 6 points. Guman Weijia being featured. One thing about his game, he's an improving three-point shooter, but in this particular contest, you kind of get the feeling that they need him to be even more aggressive to try to break the Braves defense down and give his teammates some open looks. We'll see about that in the second half. Archie Goodwin, we mentioned, has 14 points in the first half after Stefan Yankovic had 13 points, I think all in the first quarter. Goodwin, a little bit slow to start things off, scoring-wise, but then made 3 jump shots, and this is the sequence that really got things started for him. And most impressively, the step back and 1 3-pointer. Tonight's a night where his scoring will be key, and we'll see if he can keep that up in the second half.
是大家都觉得你是一个主攻手，然后出手力那么多，他们也不会说啊怎么会这么干啊，都不传球怎么样啊，然后也不会去责备什么，所以我就一直开始在改我的打法，就是因为这样，因为其他队友的鼓励，然后我也知道队友都是这么支持我的，然后我也要觉得试着去帮助队友这样。为什么我想那么多，就是因为我想做改变。我要让我的队友更好，他们好就是我的好。我今天就算8分、2分 ，OK 嘛？你懂我意思吗？我们都是精英哎，这季真的是差很多了，真的是差很多了。每个上来真的是厉害，不管我了。你看，你看东升那场我才得几分，12分，哇，赢球啊！那是很开心，虽然我打那么烂的，我还有5个失误，那还赢球。他们都成长，我也觉得说我有帮助到他们，他们也试着帮助我。我也希望他们以后可以跟我一样这么强势的帮助这个球队。
OK 就 OK 了。
感性，这样子是哪一招啊？对啊，来吧，太多人不敢哭好不好？你以为啊？你问他，我差点哭出来了。
眼看时间逼近，决战的号角已经响起，背负着球迷之下，在迈向冠军之路，我想我们再也没有松懈的借口，努力练球拿到冠军，是我们全队唯一的目标。
季后赛，每一个我们在调我们的状况，回到家里面自己把自己禁住，好好休息。有女朋友的，跟女朋友讲一声，好不好？这几天不要联络。
防守，加油！1、2、3。
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Studio City, the home of world-class entertainment and sports for the much-anticipated EASL Summit.
The Plus League will be on break as we turn our sights to the East Asia Super League Finals. The champions of last year's Plus League season, Taipei Pilots, as in their second seed in the group will have to face the Seoul SK Knights in the quarterfinals. On the other side, Utsunomiya Brex, who are in the same group as the Taipei Football Rays. They'll play the New Taipei Kings. And the winners of their respective brackets will then face the number 1 and number 2 seeds, Alvark Tokyo and Ryukyu Golden Kings, in the respective semifinals match before the third place and championship game to the climax of the East Asia Super League season and a $1.5 million championship purse. The third quarter and the second half get started with the Ghosthawks and the Braves playing the same starters from the start of the game. After a stop, Goodwin challenging and not getting any luck at the other end. As he recovers and joins the defense, Crisiones rolling and throwing down the left-handed Statue of Liberty dunk. Once again, it's Baisa and Benas. Ball screen working like clockwork. Bae, kind of a jumper right to Goodwin in the shooter's pocket, and that's cash. Little bit of a floppy action. Braves cover that up as Gumal back to Baisa, over to Jimmy. Braves recover, but Baisa, the funny-footed floater. Wow, buttery smooth. The Ghosthawks only scored 17 points in the second quarter. Need that offense to pick up. Yankovic to Taipei. Little push shot is in. Taipei scored 11 points last night. Jimmy pass fake to the 3. Had a good arc, but the Braves pull it down. Appeared like a frustration foul by Chen Fan. I don't know if reaching across the body of a big is necessary his strength, as Taipei gets all the way to the cup. Similar play with Baisa, a tough runner. Baisa is involved with all the Ghosthawks offense in the second half. Jimmy showing and recovering as Yankovic attacking the closeout, falling to the left. I don't know if he's doing that on his own power, but no call. Quickly up ahead, 5 on 3 as the Braves get all their defenders back. Gumal from the left wing puts it up and through. That closes the gap to 6. Cross screen for Mo, and now we're going the other way. KJ ended up on the floor as it looks like Shizuno was trying to recover to his man. Shizuno, another former Brave. There you see the trailing official had a good look at it. That's at least the third Braves offensive foul if you include a couple of illegal screens in the first half. Griciona switches to a finger roll, and that's nice. The Ghosthawks closing the gap. Goodwin is fouled. Usually Chen Fan might have thought he got away with one. You know, look, that time it was the pocket pass. The latest Griciona score. He's got 10. As you see, Goodwin gets by one defender. He's got to face up against another, if not a third. Mention how the Ghosthawks bigs in some foul trouble. Jimmy with 3, Gabby with 3, Griciona only with 2. Goodwin splits that trip to the free throw line. Kind of zoned up. Chen Fan wide open look from the right corner as Josh end up on the baseline. How about from 18 feet? This time Chen Fan gets it down. Just trying to get that stroke right. Now Goodwin up against Gumal. Ball goes out of bounds. Credit to Gumal. Get established defensively, and then Goodwin's move resulted in a loose ball. We'll stay with the Braves. See, when Chen Fan is struggling with a shot, I wonder why you would contest so hard. An easier look, almost rather take it easy as Josh blows the open look. And a missed layup on one end. Quite result in a layup on the other. Gumal slips it to Jimmy, and he's fouled hard. Long arms of Mo able to reach back and disrupt that play. Only Mo's first personal on the game. Jimmy, last season, as that one goes in and out, in a week, was the only Ghosthawks to win, Ghosthawks local, I should say, to win Player of the Week, where he had 15 points and 15 rebounds late in the season. And that one is short. Knocked off the ball, it's still loose. As perhaps a tough one to take for the Ghosthawks. Baisa and Josh engaging in a little conversation. Well, our first official timeout of the second half, a chance to catch our breath as the Ghosthawks are cutting into this Braves lead.
来喽，第一位朋友跟着安娜。非常好，非常好。下一位朋友跟着奶昔。别害羞，一起动一动，谢谢。下一位朋友跟着杰米跳起来。来喽，这位朋友跟着庆庆动一动。非常好。 跟着安娜一起，原场的朋友一起拍手。敏佑动起来，安娜带着敏佑跳一跳。
Number 12, Beast Lin Zijie has yet to make appearance in the second half. The Braves out of the timeout. Get an open look for number 4, Jerry Tanyoway. And he gets the roll. Here in the third quarter, the Ghosthawks have been shooting quite efficiently, 6 for 10 with no turnovers. Well, Braves actually only attempting 6 shots and 2 free throws. Gumal, tough take, and he was fouled. Going at Tanyoway. Here you see the right arm on the waist. Especially when the guy is driving, seems so unnecessary. Does that make him jump less high? Only if he's already above you. And now free throw shooting a problem for the Ghosthawks. After Shizuono missed 2 this quarter, now Gumal has caught the bug. Now 0 for 4. Could be a closer game as Goodwin swirls into a double team and is stripped of the basketball. Numbers up ahead. Phillips catches shoot, yes. Definitely looked like a funny fast break with the ball not going toward the basket, but going across the painted area as Gumal did. But hey, as long as you get the score. Booth picks up the dribble as we switch it to the other side. Goodwin driving, no. Jimmy saving it from going out of bounds and is hit hard by Goodwin. It's the 14th foul for the Braves. Now, as the previous possession, you see Baisa try to ghost the step. Maybe there's some contact, and they're certainly jostling for the basketball on that last possession. The possession before, I should say. Yankovic and Akuth, the import combo. As also in Ray McCallan, missed opportunity. Josh, back pass to Beast. Everyone seems to be a little off rhythm here. Now he's got the speed mismatch. Stokely from right above the break, able to put it through. That's the Braves' third made 3 of the quarter. Gumal to answer, he does. "17 points, our Gumal Wei Jazz night. The scoring has picked up quite a bit here. 19-14 with 4 minutes left. Josh floats it to Akuth. And back to Akuth, but he was not ready, and as a result, a 3-second violation. You know, look, previously, Josh kind of bailing out the offense there, facing a much smaller defender. And on the other end, Gumal with Chen Yongwei taking a false step. That must be a scouting report thing. Chen Fan bricks that shot. One of the strongest attributes of Jankovic is his rebounding ability. His 4th rebound of the night. Somehow that pass only halfway to the mark as Ethan Zhuang able to lay it in on the break, and the Braves lead cut to 1 as they call timeout. The feeling they might just be a minor adjustment away, but the scoreboard says otherwise. The Ghosthawks on a 21-14 second half run, as it looks like McCallum got a hand on that chest pass. And look, Ethan in his 2nd year as a pro, the clutching layup.
Josh, you're here. Stan, you're here. Stan here.
Yep, just get up, okay? Hey, and keep going on the nurse. We got, what's his name again?
A look at the highlights here in the 3rd quarter by the TSG Ghosthawks. Things really got started with their floppy game in the early goings, and this last flurry, mostly in transition, is where they're kind of catching the Braves. The Braves themselves 5 for 9 shooting the basketball, but now with 6 turnovers on the quarter. That's the Ghosthawks' defensive game plan. Be very disruptive. Try to get turnovers, try to run down court the other way, especially when Gumal Weijia is running the show. Number 5, Ray McCallum, and former Mars teammate here at the Hoping Gymnasium, number 1, Lewis. Jankovic got a post up. Driving middle as Josh wide open, and it glances off. McCallum to Ethan, back to McCallum. Counter spin, deep 2 on the way, and a clean swish. Thankful that despite his kick out and despite Josh's contest, both guys did not step on each other. Number 0, Leitinga, not played much in this game. Josh on the runner, yes. Leaving McCallum open as Grisiones can't get the putback. So in transition, Josh, can he make it up? Yes. Connects from the left corner this time. And we have a stoppage on the floor. Perhaps more comfortable from that spot on the floor. Perhaps the catch and shoot. Zhou trying to get the home crowd going. That's what the stoppage was. A maybe ball through the cylinder, delay a game warning. McCallum getting hot. Staying upright, good to go. Oh, trying to screen for Josh as he's got the switch. He'll be on the far side as Zokoi is feeling it. He cashes the 3. That time from the right wing. Okay, 15 points on his night. biggest advocate in Singletary as Mo crashes into Gabby. Now look at the screen by Yankovic. And then Lai Tian delivering it to the hottest man at the moment. Josh, a 50, 30, 62 shooter this season. Too shabby, but his decision making on the floor and what we saw before is defensive impact. Not what it was, at least this season, and that's an area where the Braves really want to see him return to form and for the Braves to be their best form. Diamond look as Yankovic trying to dribble out of trouble. Lai Tian left wide open, and that's drained. Braves coming back alive here in the third. That's their fourth made three. And a foul in transition. It's going to be unsportsmanlike. Before, the Braves were having turnover problems. Now it's the Ghosthawks. Only their first. You see Ethan take a spill. And despite players behind him, play on the man, not the basketball. So 2 free throws and the ball. Not seen Zhen Xiangjun today. Gabby taking it away, one man to beat, slows up and then loses the handle, but Ghosthawks retain possessions. Quickly find Gabby against Lai Tian. Wide open, Lewis's three, and it climbs out as, look what I found, McCallum to Jimmy. That stems the bleeding. That makes it 30 points on the quarter for the Ghosthawks. Time running down, Yankovic wide open, it's long. As look out, Bai ended up on the deck, but it went off of him. So 6 seconds for the Ghosthawks to work a little full-court magic. Braves will counter with some substitutions. McCallum takes it full court, crosses the timeline, step back three, yes! Getting it to go, and we have a 2-point ball game heading into the 4th and final frame of this one. In a tight contest, we'll see you guys when we come back. 4th quarter coming up.
来跟我们台湾制造 Spencer 俊佑一起伸出你的左手比一个大爱心，非常好，没错没错，做得很棒。来2位朋友，左手一起比个爱心，跟着我们台湾制造 Spencer 林俊佑一起比个爱心好吗？你的左手很好，2位也可以共组爱心，左手左手，这是右手，对，换个左手，非常好，完成了。下一组朋友。左手一起比个爱心，谢谢。 来跟着俊佑，左手没错，比个爱心。来，非常好，完美示范。明佑跟着俊佑一起比个爱心，非常好，左手，完美示范。非常好，来这位朋友 ，Brian 还有俊佑一起比个爱心。来到这位朋友，左手，没错，就是这样，共组一个大爱心。最后一组喽，两位也可以自己组一个爱心，谢谢你们来到勇士主场。最后一组，左手，非常好。来了，贵宾室的朋友，别害羞。谢谢大家的参与，比赛即将进入第4节。
Follow along with the statistics of the game, PLEAGUEofficial.com. As Gabby gets another steal, another one man to beat. This time puts up a layup and is denied by Aku. Braves get another chance. Pocket pass to Mo. Dribble pull up by Josh, and he is hot. Rhythm and the swag for number 8. His high on the season was 14 points. He's already reached 17 thanks to that last jumper. Allen put the ball down as time runs out on the Ghosthawks offense.
Points 2 for him, not for Lewis. Points 2 for Ray.
Sounds like we did not run the right play for the Ghosthawks. Off-ball foul. That's his first on McCallum. Josh controlling. Goodwin pulls up and we're going the other way. I'm not sure. We're getting it's possible it's Goodwin. It could be Yankovic. No matter what, it's a turnover. Gonna look, Yankovic with the left arm. And the bud. Interesting. A lot going on that play. A lot going on a lot of plays. Yankovic, the only Brave in any foul trouble as McCallum takes the 3. It's going to be a long bounce. Doinks off of Gabby's face, but he's able to pull it down. Now McCallum with a dribble pull up short. Yankovic gets the post up, double from the baseline. He's way open, and he's got it. Moves on Josh. Spinning jumper is off target. Goodwin counter spins. Lost the dribble for a second though as Way backs it up. Consecutive 3-pointers by the Braves point guard. Has the Ghosthawks to the bench. A 10-point ball game for the home team. from the perimeter. Seeing a bevy of highlights from their three-point barrage. So far, they are 8 for 10 from the outside on the half, including most recently Taipei knocking down a couple of threes. And the Ghosthawks, one note we had from their past weekend is they had such trouble defending the paint that their opponents shot 46% from 3 in the 2 games between the Braves and the Arc. That's 23 for 50. Coming for the basketball. He averaged 17.5 points here as a member of the Mars. As Grisiones throws it down. Again, with the left hand, that's his strong hand, and it's a couple of times he's able to dunk the basketball on the Braves. On the switch, Yankovic to Josh. Another 3 on the way, and unstoppable. Well, the Braves decide to finally start making their shots, and the Ghosthawks are now in a world of trouble. They finally scored in the 4th quarter as Chen puts up a tough look. Look out, long rebound to the Ghosthawks. And Grisiones targeted on the pass. Let's see who's the fouls on. And that's going to be Yankovic's 5th personal foul. Braves will be making a substitution. They definitely want to keep Grisiones till the end. Or I mean, Yankovic. Grisiones plays for the other team. And that's only a 38% free throw shooter. If you're just tuning in, Ghosthawks without the service of Damon Brooks for a 3rd straight game. Damon averages 20 points, 10 rebounds. He's above average scorer from 2s, 3, and free throw shooting. So Benes gets 1 of 2. Still plenty of ball game left. Fubon ends up on the deck and recovers. Govan rises up, was off the mark as strong rebound by Mo. Got in deep positioning, and that's going to be the Ghosthawks' 3rd team foul. We saw a ton of free throws the last couple of games here in the Plus League. It's kind of more of an excuse me foul. Baye through the nylons on the first. Averaging a 15.5 points this season. Makes the pair. A little bit more modest scoring-wise. Oh, he is perfect at the line. So a 12-point ball game for the Braves. Fubon slips it to Benes Grisiones. Screen is the 6 assists, thanks to our Formosa television staff. Taipei, no luck on the runner. How about Mo from the outside? That's a couple of misses by the Braves from 3-point land. Gabby to counter. No, as Akuth in amongst the trees gets the rebound. And Mo up ahead. He's fouled and will have to earn it from the line. It's a missed opportunity for the Ghosthawks, and looks like Mo's got to catch his breath. See Baye kind of run that fast break route going to the corner, and when Gabby misses on that steal, you can kind of assume you could turn the corner and go right home. Baye, 9 points, 11 rebounds last night. Did not attempt any free throws. Now them in pitch battles with a 7'6" Sam Degara. There's one game where Mbaye against the Ghosthawks struggled at the line. Almost like they were trying to send him to the line. He was shooting the free throws so poorly. Today is a different day as Baisa gets it back. Great defense collapsing. With only 5 seconds left, Gumal puts up the three, almost. Rebound is still being fought for until Goodwin, the outlet pass. A couple of Braves go to the deck. Josh power dribble down low to Jerry. Still 4 seconds on the clock. Nice dribble pull up. Booth look out and throws it down. Visiones underneath, unable to get back up. (17-5) the fourth quarter for the Braves. They sure come to play. From 18 feet of Clanker. They say it's on number 12, which there's only a Ghosthawks number 12 on the floor. You see that's holding off for the basketball, and I don't know how Benes ended up on the floor there. Yeah, so like I thought, the Braves bench were making all that noise. It was the Ghosthawks who committed the rebounding foul. Well-deserved bit of rest for Baye as Zhen Xiangjun will finally get on the floor. Jack going to screen for a Goodwin. Doesn't even get a switch. Doesn't do anything as a Kuth. Zhen Xiangjun on the side. Interesting offense. The spin around jumper. And it's Zhen Xiangjun. Look what I found. Talk about efficiency, right in and able to score on an offensive rebound. Ghosthawks call another timeout. The Braves with a very strong flurry in the fourth. The Plus League recently has seen 5 straight games of more than or double-digit margins, and 6 straight games where the road team has won. And as things are going now, that streak will end. And in large part, Josh Tokoi with 20 points on the night, with a Chen Yonghui tying 4 made threes.
Hey, 小军，你是外面的，毛选 DH 阿七 and pin down player. Achi can pass right here, pass player for you, right? Take care of the ball. Take care of the ball. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Josh's career high was 32 points 2 seasons ago against the Taoyuan Pilots, and the Braves lost. Last season, he had 21 against the Ghosthawks. Foul far away from the basket. Lewis from long 2 range as Jack another rebound. Taking away a runner and the extra credit as the Braves are running away with this game. Despite a much taller stance, able to get by Bison. You see the hand on the back. Away 23 points on his night. The pass flies out of bounds as the wheels are coming off for the Ghosthawks. Behind the back, trying to get some razzle-dazzle going from KJ. Goodwin going ISO on McCallum from 15 feet. Easy work. Ghosthawks stuck at 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Diving kick, and the Braves defense staying on the line as Bison does beat the shot clock. And it bounces harmlessly out of bounds. The Ghosthawks' lowest scoring single quarter is 10 points this season, which occurred back on January 24th, right here in Hooping, where they lost. That was the infamous 62-point clinker.
Hey, give them hell in those 4 minutes. Give them hell. Don't make this an enjoyable evening for them. Again, be ready to switch. Be ready to switch.
杨军这个，杨军，第一在 right here， 来，哎，没有肉先进，没有肉先进，到这边，凯杰直接冲这个 ，pass。
You want to run the pick and roll, or you want to make the back screen?
I said a good screen.
Back screen. Okay, you run the pick and roll. This is your back screen, and we got this here. Up. Okay, whoop, high screen, like hard roll. Okay, they might switch with this lineup, then we know what we need to do. Hey, give them hell now, give them hell, let's go, come on. Team, 1, 2, 3, team, let's go.
Coming into tonight, the 2 teams were looking at the loser of the contest being in a 3-game losing streak. Braves, after defeating the Ghosthawks last week, losing on Thursday, losing last night. The Ghosthawks, after the break, losing 2 at home. The Braves can also end a 3-game home losing streak. Now, the caveat being 2 against the #1 Pilots. Prior, they had won 4 out of 5. Well, guess what? The Ghosthawks had a 5-game home winning streak snapped by the last weekend's 2 sum of games as the Braves turned it over. Meanwhile, the Ghosthawks, to empty out the notebook, as Aaron vents his frustrations, the head coach of the Braves. The Ghosthawks just snapped a 3-game road losing streak by beating the Arc back on February 8th. Gymnasium as McCallum drills the left wing 3. So 8 points for the Ghosthawks this quarter. Good one going and utilizing the backboard. Might have taken a hit on that play. Say foul on the floor. And a look at Goodwin going to the basket, and it's Shiazolong with a follow-through that might have made contact. And indeed, that's tough. Might have got a contact lens. Goodwin was kind of gesturing and working something off that left shoulder. Now he's got the steal, 2-man to beat. Takes control and we'll have to earn it from the line. So that everybody landed safely. Impressively, the last time the Braves faced the Ghosthawks, they were able to dish out their team high 33 assists. It's not been that easy in this contest. You see Goodwin's offensive line, 22 points, 8 of 17 from the field. Make that 4 of 10 from the charity stripe. Braves, 22 assists tonight, 6 from their starting center Yankovic. They did commit 20 turnovers as a team, but I'm sure they'll take the win however they can. Ball gets away, and this time looks like an easy chance. Showtime for Archie Goodwin, throwing down the right-handed hammer. Must be feeling good form, and why not stay out there? Trying to slip pass, and that's now 3 straight turnovers for the Ghosthawks. Not much locking in going on right now. Goodwin, shoulder fake, yeah. Taking the foul, he's done for the night. The Braves are looking to make themselves even at 5 wins, 5 losses at home. So the Gamble wraparound steal. And job much easier with no defenders around. Goodwin 28 and 8 on his line. That makes 3 Braves scoring in the 20s. Kamal hits the free throw. The Braves can feel a lot better about this homestand, at least salvaging 1 game. Last time they played 3 games in 4 nights. They beat the Ghosthawks, beat the Arc Saturday, Sunday, then Tuesday night lost to the Pilots back on January 6th. Next time we get Plus League action will be in Hsinchu Municipal Gymnasium as Taiwan to number 14. Screens lighting up off the glass. Earlier in the game, made a 3 and a couple of free throws. As Gabby tries to find the form, 3 bounces and down. Jonathan Inchek-Wube to inbound. And this bench unit for the Braves, sure making it easy for the broadcasters to identify them. Number 6, Jeff Wu, floating to the left block. As Winston crosses over, the running hook goes out of bounds. Sure made his share in his time. Gabby not making it easy. Finally, the Braves bench can flash some smiles after a rough set of weekend games, or I guess homestand games, Thursday and Saturday. Number 3, Spencer guarding the point against the Ghosthawks backup point guard Zhang Zihao. That's just the kind of night it's been. Mike on an open jumper. Jeff Wu saved it inbound from 15 feet. Connects. Gabby tries it again from the outside. He's got to work on that shot. Time will run down, and the Braves will come out the victors. 114-89 is your final. They are able to turn up, as the saying goes, in the fourth quarter, 36-13, and the Ghosthawks were stuck at 5 points for a long stretch of that. After actually playing some catch-up in the third quarter. Last time these two teams faced each other here from Hooping Gymnasium, also back on March 15th, both teams had 6 double-digit scorers. Well, that's to say tonight, the Ghosthawks had 5, but that still put them at only 89 points. Guoman Weijia led the Ghosthawks with 19 points and 7 assists, but they only grabbed 30 rebounds to the Braves' 46. Number 8, Zhou Guiyu will be interviewed by Formosa Television's Cai Jingjing.
球队压力我相信是大的，但这场比赛让台北和平篮球馆又对勇士队的欢呼声回来了，你的心情怎么样？
就是我们都知道这一季目前就是球队的状况跟战绩就是没有达到我们的理想的内容。那也谢谢大家还是持续的在支持我们。那我不会说我们会继续持续努力，但是我们会在接下来加倍的去努力。那在接下来的赛事，我们会想办法打出更好的内容，然后去争取更好的成绩。这样，然后也希望球迷们可以继续的陪着我们，支持我们。对。
想要谈一谈你个人的状况，因为在前面的时间里面曾经陷入过低潮，然后我相信也在寻找自己定位最好的解答。那这场比赛能够把得分的能量拿出来，对你个人来说有什么样的意义？
我觉得持续做对的事情，那相信会有好的内容跟结果。那就相信训练，那相信整个团队，那我们会越来越好。这样。
今天有3分球，其中2颗是接到杰哥传过来，是不是压力比较大，不敢不进？
不会，就是要珍惜最后几场可以跟杰哥同时在场上的时间，所以自己也很感恩嘛，那也很想要把握接下来几场的赛事，可以跟杰哥一起在球场上去为同一个目标去努力，所以很珍惜。那也希望可以 跟杰哥一起打出好的内容，然后好的成绩，这样对。
和平的掌声再给周桂宇，谢谢。
Justin
好，我们
Fishamsing
先请
want to
桂宇
cherish
有
the
空，我
last
们
few
要来
games
签
with
名，
these.
来签
There's
我
still
们镜
more
头
to
前
do
方。
toward their common goal. Perhaps their 4th title in the Plus League.
接着请桂宇
5th
再回
title
到中间，
overall,
我们要来
including
颁
their
发
last
今天
SBL season way back when. We'll go to break before final thoughts on contest number 31 of this regular season.
我们先撤下板子，接下来要请桂宇来签名，要来送出今天的签名小球。现场的朋友也别急着离开，待会还会有机会接到桂宇要来送给各位的。他说这么多，哪边想要？多签几颗好不好？好，我们邀请机票得主准备来中间。来，第一位机票得主来获得桂宇的签名球，来合照一张。先看手机，先看您的手机哦。好，我们相机看一张。好，谢谢你。来，第二位朋友，一样先看手机，先看你的手机。好，看我们的相机。再来，谢谢。下面一位。来看手机，看相机。好，谢谢。来，谢谢你。来，下一位朋友，先看你的手机。
Part of being the player of the game for the Braves includes lots of photo ops, lots of signatures, and lots of giveaways. Even after the post-game interview, thanks to Josh for providing his quotes and thoughts of the game. The final statistics from the game have the Braves winning in blowout fashion in the end, 114-89. They shot the 3-ball with much more efficiency. They grabbed more rebounds. We're even in the assist department, though the Ghosthawks did cause 20 Braves turnovers, and despite that, the Ghosthawks ran into a wall in the 4th quarter. It really felt like all game that their offense was never able to get in great rhythm and stay in great rhythm. It seemed like the Braves were enacting the same defensive plan as last Saturday's meeting, so that makes 2 straight wins for the Braves against the Ghosthawks, beating the alternating win-loss pattern. And certainly very optimistic for the Braves. Not only is the victory, but a couple of their local players stepped up. Not only did Josh 20 points, but Taipei with 23. As mentioned before, the Yankee Arc will be the home teams for the next Plus League set of games. Now we'll start on March 28th, a Thursday night, where the Braves will be the road team at a 7 o'clock tip. Then the Ghosthawks and Pilots subsequently over the weekend. Those are going to be 5 o'clock tips. Once again, Hsinchu Municipal Gymnasium, not to be confused with Hsinchu County Stadium. One last word for the Ghosthawks. It seems to be proving Damon Brooks' value in his absence. The Ghosthawks now in a 3-game rut. And the Braves, after a better East Asia Super League season, denied a chance in the finals, but you can watch a Plus League representative in the Taoyuan Puyuan Pilots. Once again, we'll get started on March 18th against the Seoul SK Knights. They need to get 1 win to extend their stay in Macau. So on behalf of Lin Zilong and Chai Jingjing, our broadcast partners, and the Plus League itself, I'm Ryan Chen. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.